welcome back. This is video number 3 in how to apply lean in retail, and in this video, we'll be discussing about the concept of waste or Muda. So, Parag, again, I think Muda is a concept which a lot of people think they understand, but it's still in so many operations. We observe so much waste. Like obviously in lean thinking there are 7, or some people also have 8 ways of overproduction, motion, transportation, inventory, over processing, not using human skills, waiting. I think I covered all. So yeah, can you touch upon briefly of how you helped all these frontline staff of the retail client to see waste, and or if you also observed some waste which you learned during your latest facilitation with the client.
Muda is a big leakage in productivity as well as I would say any business matrix. So and there is an interesting acronym for Muda for 8 waste, which is downtime,
Yeah,
and everybody can study about these eight ways. But I will talk about specific examples. The
yeah.
first one, which hits big time, is waiting.
Mhm.
Nobody in today's world wants to wait.
Yeah,
So if a client is coming and he's waiting and his wait period is long, he will not like that experience.
yeah,
That wait period can be for various reasons. Your internet connectivity is slow, right? Or the thing which he wants, and uh, the person takes time to bring that to the counter, right? So this is something which is not liked by customer at all.
mm,
You yourself see, anytime when you are in a queue, you don't like that,
yeah,
right? And today with pandemic scenario, with social distancing, the queue is already there for entering. So
yeah,
if people want that things are done fast,
yeah.
and that is the biggest weight which makes customer bounce.
Definitely.
uh,
Yeah,
and simple mechanism is to manage this kind of waste is keep the stuff at the right place and reduce the motion waste. Like
yeah,
most things which are in high demand have to be not more than a meter away from the counter.
yeah,
That's a thumb rule. It cannot be on the back shelf. It takes 10 steps to go and fetch that. It is a waste. Second is about internet connectivity. This is very fundamental. That any shop which wants to process bills through a software or through a server ensures that the best speed is there with them.
yeah,
So these two ways, if you see, waiting and motion are interrelated. Now
yeah,
there is another waste which is another big hit on your profitability is how you manage your inventory.
yeah,
So if there is a slow moving product and you have a huge inventory to it, just sell it with some discounts, right? Because the faster you sell it, the more you have money to buy things which are of high demand,
yeah,
right? So inventory waste today is killing and even closing organizations because they are not able to move inventory which is slower and has become dead.
yeah.
In a healthcare retail, it will lead to expiry and then losses.
Correct.
And the last one is if you make your people like postmen, they only want to hear order and they are only doing action like a postman in the sense due respect to a postman for what he does, but only taking things one from here and giving it somewhere else without applying their mind. So
Yeah,
if you are wasting human potential, again this will have a huge impact on your productivity, and hence by doing a right duty roster, having the role clarity in place, involving them in problem solving, uh, inviting them at huddle boards, making them do 5S rituals are some of the things where you can optimize human potential and hence impact the productivity and the outcomes for retail.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think yeah, these are some very important insights, and I think just to add to what you when you talked about the motion waste, what I've observed as a customer is sometimes, let's say in even getting a carrying bag, I observed that all these retail store people, specifically I'm talking about not for, let's say, pharma retail, let's say any other form of retail, clothing or something like that. I observed that these guys have to move so much just to get like a paper bag or a poly bag. So I think that was something, as a customer, I have started to observe. And I think you are bang on right about the waste of waiting, and specifically what's happening is today, I mean, if even if I have to go out and if I have to wait in a line, more than frustrated, I'm actually worried that I can catch the virus. So I mean, obviously, in
Yeah,
the pre-COVID world, I will feel like, oh man, there's such a big line, and stuff like that, and this person who's servicing is slow, or we'll kind of judge them. But I mean, today, more than that frustration, there is more fear about spending time with people, I think. So uh,
yeah.
so I think, yeah, that these are very, very important insights. So thank you, Parag, and I
There
think
is one more thing.
yeah, sure, sure, yeah,
There is one more defect, one more, I would say, waste, which is of defect. In these
yes.
times,
Hmm.
we cannot afford to do a wrong transaction or a wrong punching of credit card, wrong amount being punched,
Oh
or
yes.
a wrong
Hmm.
potency of medicine given.
Yeah,
Because you're waiting to get a medicine, and then when there is a defect, you have to further wait. And that if you come to know at the same time, that's fine. If you come to know when you reach home, it's another round of visit, right?
yeah,
So you cannot afford to do defects and waste your time as well as your customer time.
yeah,
So in these times, defect is like fatal
yeah, yeah,
as a waste.
definitely. I mean, that definitely happens a lot in retails. So I think, Parag, I think we have touched on a lot of ways in this little video, and I think in the next video, probably, if you can touch about how you helped all these people to do problem solving, I think that will be great. So I think in the next video, let's discuss that. Will that be cool with you?
Yeah, because with these times there is problem every
Yeah,
moment,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you have to get good at solving problems. So
yeah.
it would be an interesting session.
All right. Okay.
But
Thank you, Parag. I'll
thanks.
talk to you soon.